Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the Robuilder YouTube channel. Today we're hopping back on the series of bringing your UGC drawings to life, and I have to quickly do this one because guys, December's almost over and we have so many Christmas concepts that you guys have submitted, and oh man, I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get to them all. So I'm trying to choose between two of them today. One of them is this, a Christmas lights head-ish wrap thing. So it would just be Christmas lights wrapped around your head, but this picture in the thumbnail probably wouldn't look that great. The other one we have is more of a fall theme, so yeah, it's not even Christmassy, but I really like this one. So you have your head, and these would be headphones, a ear cup here, and then like a tree basically. So the trunk and some branches with some leaves on them. I really like this one, so this is the one we're gonna do. And it shouldn't be overly way too hard. We'll definitely start out with the headphone cups, the ear cups, with a cylinder. And I'm not overly trying to make these fit all requirements for UGC. I just want them to look good. And then if you guys really like them and the person that submitted it wants it to become a UGC, then we can go ahead and make it happen. So first things first, I got this bad boy right here, and I need to kind of fill this in. So let's press F, or let's mirror it. All right, so now we have this, and that's gonna help us a lot, so both sides are exactly the same. Let's go ahead and move this in. We'll move it up towards the head so we can actually get these things how they're supposed to be. Now I'm thinking something like this. We definitely need to grab that outer face and drag it in, because wow, those are super thick. And then we're gonna need to fill in the inside as well right here. That'll get both of those filled in. And now let's see. We do want to do some sort of a design. So we're going to grab all of this, drag it in, probably down a little bit more as well. Something like right here, I think looks the best. We're going to grab this outer face, and I'm thinking let's extrude it, scale it in. All right. And then we're going to inset this, bring that back. All right. Inset it once again like this, bring it out, inset that. I know, guys, a lot of insetting is happening here. And then we could bevel this top here. So we'll have something like this for the earphones themselves. And then, of course, Shade Smooth and Auto Smooth is going to help this look so much better. Look at that, guys. It's already looking pretty dang cool. Now, we need to, we kind of need to draw like a branch in some sort of a way. I think we're going to use the skin modifier method. So we'll start out with a cube. Go into our edit mode with vertice select, press M and add center, and this is going to give us one vertice. As you can see, it is right here, and we're going to grab this, take it over here, put it like so, and since this is a tree, it's not going to be a perfect, you know, a perfectly rounded headband. It's got to be a little makeshift, I suppose. So we'll do something like this, and then of course we have these, and we can branch out a little bit up here. This one can be a little longer. We'll go like this. We'll put a little one down here, maybe with one side coming out of it, and then a little one over here. So here's what we got, guys. It's looking good so far. We could also use proportional editing and sort of give this a bit more, I don't know if the word is depth. I think that's the word. Just make it not a straight line, you know? So let's bring that over. We'll bring this over. Something like that. Now it's not all perfectly straight. This top guy can come like out this way a little bit. I think that's looking pretty good, guys. Now we're going to press, or I guess tab into object mode and put on a skin modifier. And as you can see, wow, looking a bit rough, but no worries. We can do this and Control A, and there we go. We can make a nice branch thing. Let me turn off proportional editing as I don't think it is needed here. Let's do Control A to scale these out a bit because we want it to look kind of tree-ish. And then we're going to grab all the tips like so, holding Shift. And we're going to do Control A to scale those pretty much to a point. And now we're going to grab the one right below each of these. Control A to scale those down a bit. Something like this works for me. Now, we could keep this sort of a thing. I am going to add a subdivision surface on it just to see how it looks. Personally, does this look better or worse? I don't know. Let me see. So we got this or this. I feel like this looks more tree-ish, but I think the subdivision surface makes it look a little bit better. So we're going to run it like this, and then we'll do shade smooth and auto smooth. Let me go ahead and apply these. All right, there's shade smooth. Let's flip on auto smooth. And now we have something that looks like this. So it's coming along pretty good, I would have to say. All we have left to do is make some leaves. And to do that, I think I'm going to get a leaf image off of Google and sort of trace it. Which I don't know if that's frowned upon or not, but that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, so now we have a leaf image here in Blender, and we're going to kind of use the same thing we did, and just kind of trace this with a vertice and clicking, and hope it turns out pretty good. It'll be kind of flat, but I don't think it'll overly matter in the grand scheme of things here. So let's go ahead, Shift A, Mesh, Cube, Tab, Vertice Select, M, at center, and we're going to drag the vertice over here. I don't think we're overly going to have a stem to the leaf either, because that just doesn't make too much sense. We could have like a little one, I suppose, like this. And yeah, all I'm going to do is, while holding control, right click, and just kind of trace out the outline of this leaf. And it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect, because leaves are, like, they're not perfect, you know? So we could just give a very rough outline trace on this guy, and it'll work a-okay for what we're trying to do. This is also a trick that a lot of new modelers use. They'll kind of grab an image off of Google and trace it out like this. Once again, I'm not sure if that's frowned upon. It's probably frowned upon if you're trying to sell it. But if you're just making it for, like, fun, I don't think it's a problem. I never, to this day, well, I was today years old when I figured out you can hold control in the middle mouse wheel and scroll in and out. Cool. All right, so I'm going to kind of speed up a little bit here and just try to get all of these pointed out. Like I said, they don't need to be perfect. It's a leaf, and they're going to be very small on the headband as well. So it doesn't overly matter how curvy a spot is or how sharp a spot is. So I'm going to just kind of speed up a little bit here. The main leaf tip right here. Cool. Wow, I am getting very sloppy with this. But once again, it doesn't overly matter because it's going to be so small. So it's all right. I did make sure to grab like a fall sort of leaf as well to kind of match the aesthetic that they had in their drawing. Definitely thought that was important. There was a lot of like fern leaves and stuff like that, but they just would not match the aesthetic that they went for in the drawing. And my goal is to kind of just make that drawing a reality, not overly change the drawing so much that it's unrecognizable. But we're almost done with this leaf, guys. This should be the last little corner here, which will be very nice. Come on. Oh, wait, there's one more, it looks like. Yikes, dude. I probably could have made a leaf faster, now that I'm thinking about it, than just tracing this one like this. Oh, my gosh. You win some and you lose some, boys. Guys, this is the home stretch. Wait, is it? Oh, my gosh. It's so close and so far. It's kind of the home stretch. I'm going God mode right here, guys. Heck of speed, and here we go. Boom. Just kind of put a point everywhere. Boom. Yes, perfect. Let's go all the way up here. Cool. Put one here and one here. Now, guys, this part, if you want to like trace a model kind of how I just did, these last two, don't just click over your first one. It will be super ugly. Turn on this little magnet up here. Go to vertex and then just press G while hovering over the one you want it to connect to. And as you can see, they're now one. So what we could do now is delete this picture, and we have the outline of the leaf. I can press A and F, and there we go, guys. We have a leaf. What you're going to want to do next is solidify modifier on this leaf, so it's an actual object instead of a little plane. And we'll set the thickness about... Ooh, I could do a little bit still, so I'm going to set it pretty thick and apply that. Now, if we go into here, we're looking pretty good. I can add a loop cut through the center. Wow, that was a fail. Oh, it's because I have the snapping still on. I was like, why is it just cutting over there? And then I'm going to scale it a little bit. It's going to make it look a little less flat. Still not fantastic, but not the worst by any means. Shade smooth, of course, and auto smooth to help out that ugly shading. And then scale this down. We should do Control A and apply all transforms as well. And we should set origin to geometry, just so we can move it around a lot easier. Now, all we got to do is kind of rotate these around and fill up the tree branches here, and then we can get on to the texturing. Alright guys, baseline is all done, and I actually think this looks incredible. Like, compared to the picture, I think I nailed it beautifully, honestly. So, up next, we need to go to UV editing and start texturing this thing. Whoa, what's going on there? Ugh, there was like a weird cut in his face, and it was just actually scary. Anyways, it's time to texture this thing. We could group everything together, so we only got to do the texture thing once, which would be very nice. Let's do Control J. Of course, apply your modifiers first, kids. That's smart. And now we can group everything together with Control J, and as you can see, boom, everything is there. Now, real quick, I want to try this. So, as you can see, this has 14,000 tries, which is nowhere near getting accepted into the catalog. But if I decimated the absolute crap out of it, hey, we might be on something. Anyways, it's time to texture this. Let me pull the picture back up to make sure I'm getting the right colors. All right, so it looks like we have gray ear cups, all right, a brown branch, which, hey, that makes sense, and then fall-colored leaves, so yellow and orange. So for this, let's go ahead, image texture, and mark that down as our color grid. Perfect. And let's grab these first. So I'm going to do L and L, then U, project from view, and that's going to give us this. Now, what I do from here is I'm going to grab this one, move it over, so these are like right next to each other, A, and then we need them to be gray, and of course we're going to have a little bit of a gradient on them, just because I think it's like that extra step. Let me kind of split this a little better. Gradients are just nice, in my opinion. A lot of people hate them, a lot of people love them. It is what it is, all right? But for me, bro, look at that. Look at that. Now, we will do a little bit more here with the, let me go to face select mode and grab the whole inner ring here, as well as maybe this. Let me grab these first. Let me try something here. And then we're going to do Control +++, then Shift and Alt. Grab that. And once again, on this side, Shift and Alt. Perfect. And now we're going to move these over to a darker spot. So now we have something that looks like that, just giving a little bit more detail to everything. Up next, we're going to press L on this. Kind of the same thing. U, project from view. And we could scale this down and put it on a nice brown. I'm thinking this one probably is a pretty good shade. Yeah, I think that pretty well matches what they drew out. Cool. Up next, guys, we got leaves. I'm gonna grab this guy, and this guy. Cool. It did grab all of it. Nice. You project from view, and these, I don't overly know here. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep them slightly different sizes and just put them all inside of each other. And then with that, I can put everything on some colors. So orange, first off, let's do something like that, but go towards the top a little bit. And you can squish on certain axes like this. We'll do S and Y to squish it up a little bit so the gradient isn't as harsh. And now we're looking at something like that. Now we need some yellow leaves. So boom, boom, and boom. I probably should do this guy orange as well. So we'll kind of get into that as well because we need to. We'll put these here, grab this one, throw it on top, and this one, throw it on top. We need to do A, G. What kind of yellow? Maybe like the more like, that might be a little too orange. I don't want to go just like straight yellow. We'll go try this. That seems too yellow. They have more orangey and red, so we are going to go to like this kind of a, yeah, that's way better. And then we're going to grab this one and this one. Wait, where is this at? Let me, U, project from view. Wow. What? L, U, project from view. There we go. I was like, bro, pause. Now I'm going to press L on both of these so I can see where the first one is. And I can just press G, move this down, do S and Y to kind of squish it. And there we go, guys. Let me go to layout, material preview. There it is. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I think it looks pretty cool. I also, should I do something like with these? I feel like I should. All right, I'm going out a little bit, and then inset, Alt-E, extrude along face normals, scale, Alt-E, extrude along face normals, scale. Now that's going to give us a little bit more of a cushion type deal, and I'm going to make those black, because I just felt like it needed one little extra step here to feel completed. So, yes, I guess I wanted to add one more thing to it. The drawing wasn't detailed right here, but hey, it be what it be. Alright, so let's just grab these and move those to the darker part as well. And as you can see, now we have some headphones. I really like how these turned out, actually. Yo, let's go, dudes. Anyways, that is going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.